Well, I thought that it was absolutely brilliant from Go to Whale. I loved it.
Yeah.
But I look at what 𝗪𝗏 said, and I think the wafting off part there's an aeroplane going over, brothers and sisters. The wafting off part to me is your anger at 𝗬𝗏𝗡 and 𝗪𝗘𝗏. I think you're bringing, you want to hit them, you want them to know what you're saying, and you're furious at both of them. You know?
Yeah.
Your behaviour comes across very arrogantly at them. I don't know why you want to pursue that, because as far as I'm concerned, in the spiritual walk, they're behind because they won't move on. So to me, that's all right. I think that when you're bringing these things, you want to leave them out of your mind, out of your heart, make up your mind you're not going to be angry and arrogant at them, because they say dreadful things about us. And so I think you should just let them all have it and go on to the facts. The facts are what speaks. That's the word you're using. They are the facts. Right?
Don't let them rent any more space in my head.
Yeah, good. That's what I think 𝗪𝗏 is pointing out when you waft off. You get angry and you're wafting and you want to hit them.
Because you don't prove points, I noticed that. You just hear it from you and you say it. You don't have to prove it. Don't have to prove it.
Well, he gave you the same thing as he gives me.
But I have to prove it.
No, it's all right.
I feel wrong.
Well, forget about it.
Yeah.
You just say what he's told you. The facts. The facts are just wonderful.
You can't be wrong if you're saying what he's given you.
No, I'm still trying to convince people that aren't going to be convinced. So why bother? Why? Just let the word speak.
So I would recommend anyone to look at this study and put aside Mark's anger and bitterness at them. He has to deal with that, but it shouldn't be coming across on the video.
It's a mixture.
Yeah, you're mixing it. No good. Just the facts that he gives us.
Yeah.
So we just put out the facts. Yeah. So what was that thing I asked you to remember?
Anytime we see Israel or covenant Israel or that mentioned in Scripture, it is a shadow of the behaviour that we are to have. Any second.
Something to follow. All right. Mark got up. Everyone looked.
Still paused on the screen. Whenever you see Israel or covenant Yisrael in Scripture, just know that they were a shadow of behaviour for the true elect bride to follow.
So these are a shadow of the true elect bride to follow in the
Spirit. Behaviour. In the quarry. Yeah.
So I ask you, where is the quarry?
The home.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah.
The quarry is in the home, and we have to follow him in the home. We have to do this job.
That's where the most friction comes, isn't it? That's where most people have the most drama, behind closed doors.
Pressure.
When the cameras and the friends are away, the husband and wives, children, that's where all the drama happens. That's so true, mate.
Yeah, so that man that's being built for eternity has to behave in the quarry, in the home, a certain way. Why aren't you two behaving? The anger that you have for each other comes through the video.
Yeah.
And because you're doing that with each other, it's coming through your video, and you feel you have a liberty to take out your aggression on Lou and Showdown. I don't think they deserve what you're doing.
Okay.
They just, if they want to watch what you're saying, the facts, but you have no argument with them. They have argument with you and say you're wrong. They're declaring it openly. I don't think that's the right behaviour. If they have an issue with you, they should discuss it. Showdown says to us that you've been warned on several occasions. Who does Showdown think he is to speak to another believer in that tone? He's angry, he's lied, and he's wicked. Why don't you face it?
And I've made that the focus of my mind and proving it and everything, and
Yeah, because you want to affect them.
hit them all, and meanwhile I'm not spending any time with my wife, my children, and so anger brews, because that's what happens when you don't communicate. And I'm making them more important in my life than this. I can see it.
You need to get out of it.
Yeah, I can see
Get
it.
over it. Get
done.
free.
It's done.
Let them have it.
Yeah. That's dreadful. Sorry, guys. I got caught up in the drama.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. It spreads like a cancer. If you let it in and you allow yourself, of course, what a man lets into him will come out.
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing. So it's mixture.
Yeah.
None of that. Don't do that at all.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because what was the last part? To follow him.
The bride, the Yisrael,
The shadows, yeah.
shadow of what we are to be, come. Whenever you see Israel or Yashrael in Scripture, it's a shadow of what we're supposed to become. What they did and what they didn't do, we're supposed to learn from that.
Yeah.
If you
And
do-
follow.
Him.
So we've followed him into the vein.
Yeah.
They don't agree.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. We just keep going with his instruction and bringing forth the facts. All we want is the facts, truth of his word, not their waftings on, not their explanation of what it means, because a lot of it's a mixture of the old and rejecting the new. Where's it going to get them?
It's replacing Yahusha.
Yeah. So I wouldn't let this affect you any more.
Yeah.
I think Yahusha's telling you,
Yeah.
and fix this up.
Yeah.
So it's not there.
You can see it.
So we can all be at the same level. If you've got those things going on, it's not the same level, is it?
Yeah.
And you know inside yourself, if things are going on and you're pointing things out and being angry,
Yeah.
it's not going to work, is it?
No.
It's not how he wants us to behave.
No.
So we don't have to. So you don't listen to the thoughts. Put the word, check everything with the word. Over and over again, check every thought, he said. Every thought? Yes. Every thought. And deal with it. Activate the word against what's not true. And stand on it.
Yeah.
And there is your progress, walking on the word of truth.
Yeah.
Very, very simple. It's not difficult.
Yeah.
And once people can grasp this, get a hold of it, they can go forward. You've got to understand that everyone, when they first come in, has to go through a process. The first will be the last. The last will be the first. So the first have to encourage, help, lift. Not think of themselves, think of the new person coming in.
Yeah.
Give them love and encouragement, uplifting. You know?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I can see it now. I can see what's been fueling me. Anger and
You don't need it, no.
no.
These facts are
Yeah.
just so wondrous and beautiful.
Yeah.
How you put all that together was just wonderful. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy seeing your anger at them.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to come into this.
Mm.
They're not into it. They don't want it.
Mm.
So that's fine. Let them have their journey
Mm.
that we're going on.
Mm. Spot on. I get it.
So Lou and Shodan believe it's going to be in 2027, 2028, around that there somewhere.
No, interesting.
Yeah, well, that proves the point of the prophecies.
You heard it.
I heard it.
Yeah.
They believe that.
Mm.
So
What's the argument?
no argument with us. They can have what they want.
Yeah.
They don't want to accept Yahusha as Elohim. I don't mind. It's up to them what they want. They don't want to see the Spirit moving.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to what Lou's offering. Let the old covenant take over the new covenant. I don't want to go back to that. Bringing the old and putting it above. Obviously, Yahusha is Elohim if he's trying to do that. He wants to bring everyone into Yahuah only. And the last verse in Revelation says, who's coming?
Yahusha.
Yahusha, Elohim.
So you look at all the images and you know it's Yahusha Elohim there. Why would he want to change back to what he already did and showed everybody? Would he want to change back and go to a Yahuah?
No.
He wants to be the Lamb, Yahusha. He changed himself and became a different creature.
Yeah, it did. There's no process for him. He's it. Yeah.
Well, he went through a process, didn't he?
Yeah.
We don't know what he had to go through to become a man.
Yeah.
We can only assimilate it with a caterpillar, what the caterpillar goes through. Cocoon and everything just disintegrating. There's little gems in the bottom, little cells. They start eating all this and growing into a new creature. So we can say, metamorphosis. Yahusha went through that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to ask you to leave them out. The pure, beautiful words that Yahusha gives you.
Yeah.
You just take that in and you interpret it. If you want to prove something, just prove it, not have them in mind.
Yeah.
They're a stumbling block to me. They're a stumbling block to me, to everyone. To me, when I look at them, they are stumbling blocks. They're lifting themselves above and they speak down to people and they want to rip them off. I've been through that with them. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So I just go, we're moving on. I don't want that to interfere with what's happening, what Yahusha's giving us. And I just want to keep putting it out.
Yeah. Absolutely.